Hey guys, it's Jessica from craftingandstamping.blogspot.com, and I apologize, it has been a minute since I've made a video, since I started my new job, which I adore. I haven't been able to find time to get my craft room to make things. So now that I have the weekend and I'm getting caught up, I am showing you how I am making this awesome project for the Monster Mash blog hop, which is going to be going on. And I wanted to show you the card that I'm going to be creating, and showing you all of the items you're going to need for this. So we're going to be using the Frightfully Fun holiday stamp set, and we're actually going to be using the Happy Haunting stamp, the one that I'm in love with. We're going to need some of our new awesome, the Close to My Heart Twin Touch shin hand markers. We're going to be using Marigold, which is YR24. We're going to be using the black, which is 120. And we're going to be using Lavender, which is P83. We're also going to be using these with our Enamel Stars. We are also going to be creating a card out of the new Artfully scent cartridge. And let me open and show you what one we are making. It's going to be a pop-up card. Where are the pop-up cards? Hold on, here we go. It is... where? Let's see. Whoops, here's pop-up cards. Where did I find it in here? Here it is. It's this one on page 44. Let me show you what it looks like. Oops, I passed it. Here we go. It's this pop-up card. This one. And I just am in love with it. I am so excited with how it came out. I designed it in my design space. So before we get the card together, let's go ahead and get our little enamel stars colored in, because it does take them just a few minutes to dry. And it's so easy. Like, all you do is take your wide, or they call it the broadside of your marker, and just color over the enamel stars. It's that simple. Super easy. And for the most part, you can get every spot. Like, you shouldn't have too much white showing. I'm sure if you maybe use the skinnier side, maybe you could get it all. But I'm okay with some of the white showing. I'm going to have more. Goodness, that was a little tough to open. And they're so much fun to color and make whatever color you want. I love that about these. Like I said, it's just so easy. You just color them, and we're just going to let them sit and dry until we're ready to use them. Oops, I touched the black. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we have black, we have orange, and let's use some of the lavender now. And if you have any of your Scaredy Cat assortment, it does come with the already colored stars. You don't have to color your own, but I ran out of mine because I was in love with them. These stars and the sequins are probably my favorite embellishments from our annual inspiration catalog. And I will tell you, sneaky quick little hint here, we got to see the sneak peek today of the Seasonal Expressions one, the first one. OMG, that's all I can say. Just wait. But yeah, so here's our little stars colored in. So we're just going to put them off to the side so they don't touch anything and get color all over them. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this stamped, because it will be a little difficult to put together if you are a little difficult to stamp if you already put it together. So let's go ahead and grab the stamp set, which is right here. And I already know that I want this to be down in the bottom. You know what? Happy Hauntings. Yeah, I'm going to use the Happy Hauntings. I'm going to take my stamp block and just put my stamp on there. That's pretty straight for what I want. Okay, and we're going to just use some black ink. And I'm going to stamp it down. And because I've already used the stamp, there's no need for me to condition it, but just make sure you're stamping on your phone, on your foam. And just press down. And there we go. We have our Happy Hauntings stamped down there. And now that I look at it, it is crooked, but that's okay. So we'll just put our stamp to the side and we'll clean it later. Now, here's the fun part. It's time to put this together. So let me tell you how easy this cartridge makes it for you to make a super quick and easy pop-up card. So in my Explorer, all I did was put the scoring blade in and it scored it for me. If you have the expression and you have the scoring tool, it should score as well. I'm not entirely sure of that, but if not, it's not a big deal. Take the layer piece and you're going to score it at 3.75 in your scoreboard. No big deal. So if you can't score it on your machine, go ahead and grab your scoreboard out and you'll do it. You can do it yourself. So what we're going to do is I cut a few extra pieces here because I wanted to have different color layers. Now to make this little rectangle, all you have to do is I went in and searched free images, but I wasn't even paying attention. All I needed to do was duplicate this and minimize it. So you can very easily do that. And that's the reason why I did that is because I wanted my moon to come through yellow. So all I'm going to do is get my Bonding Memories glue pen, which rolled to the edge of my desk. There we go. And I am going to put some Bonding Memories glue all around. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put this little rectangle in and go from there. Let's see. Okay, so we have our little yellow moon. So cute. And I purposely did the back of this white. That way my ghost would come through white. Now, let's go ahead and do our haunted house. So what I did was I cut 2 layers. I cut this haunted house twice. I cut one in the whisper and one in the black. And then from the black, as you can see, I just cut the little fence off. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I ran out of black. So I just pulled black cardstock that I had out of my stash. And can I just tell you that, God, our cardstock cuts like a dream in the Explorer. Look at that. So crisp. And this is a tiny image. This is only, what, 2.5 inches tall? 3 inches tall? And look at all the little windows. And look how nice it cut. It's amazing. Everything's like, you can see the windows up here are a little jagged. It's just, this paper doesn't want to cut right. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the difference there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Bonding Memories glue. And I'm going to go ahead and glue the back here. And I'm not using my ATG because there's a ton of small sections. And I want this to be glued on, you know, well, onto my layer. So the Bonding Memories gets like all those little itty bitty skinny pieces that you can't get with your ATG. Where are my tweezers and why am I doing this with my hands? Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up over and glue it on. Oops, and press down rather. And then see how I have my little layer? So cute. And then I also have a little tree. This comes with the whole, when you pull into Design Space this card, it pulls right in. So I am going to put my house right at the edge, the base part of my pop-up piece that comes out. Now it's already cut. Now when you score it, you're going to do, a mountain fold and a valley fold. So whatever way you score up to the 2 slices, you're going to score stop and score again. And then what I do is I flip it over and I score just this one piece. And then when I fold it, everything folds the right, oops, I went out of focus. Everything folds the right way so that the pop-up comes out at you. So let's go ahead and let's get this guy glued on. And I'm just going to run my ATG right over that piece. I can because it's a little bit bigger. Okay. Yeah, it's getting sticky. And I'm going to lay, oops, no, I'm not. I'm going to put it on like this so I can see exactly where I want it to be. And then once I get it kind of set, I'm going to fold it in, oops, make sure and push on it. And then that way, I know it's on there. So there we go. We have that so far. Okay. And now I'm going to tell you that I wished I would have glued this on first. Now that I think about it. And I did not, but that's okay. We can just glue it just like this. And just make sure you don't go over your score line. And I'm just going to make sure I do a little bit of extra using my ATG of, you know, getting it adhered because, you know, when you mess with the pop-up card, you don't want it to, come apart. So all I'm doing is lining my folds up and letting them go on top of each other, just like so. And there we go. So we have our little pop-up card. See how cute it's looking? And now all I have left to do is glue on my little tree right here, which I'm going to do right now. And this is where my Bonding Memories glue will come in handy again because of all the little tree branches. They're so skinny. And you obviously want them to stick well. My coffin. I really should be using my tweezers, but I'm not sure where they are. They're on my desk, which is an abyss. Things go in and they don't come back out. There we go. I know that that's where I want them. I'm just going to push all the pieces down. And there's that. Now, let's go to our little stars. And I definitely need my tweezers for this part, so I need to buckle down and find them real quick. Let's see. They shouldn't be far. There they are. Okay. Because these stars could still be wet, and I don't want to smear it. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them up here. There we go. Yeah, they're still a little wet. I touched it and I got it a little bit on my page, but that's okay. And there we go. How cute. So quick and simple. Fun little holiday pop-up card. You have plenty of room to write a little note down here. And you could even stamp on the front if you really wanted to. I'm actually, I believe, going to be adding some scaredy cat paper to it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So that's why I did not do it yet. But, hold on, I may have another idea here. Ooh, I really like that. I actually may. No. We're not going to do that. I was thinking maybe I would add it, but that's okay. I'm happy with how it turned out. The whole point of this was just to show you how quick and easy our new Artfully scent cartridges to make a quick pop-up card that you can give for anything. They have every holiday inside the cartridge. It's so amazing, and like I said, it's super easy. So I hope you check out all the other participants in the Monster Mash blog hop. You will not be disappointed. They're a bunch of super talented crafters, and there's also even prizes. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you crafting and stamping. Bye!